everybody. Everybody, welcome. Thank you for
Hey,
joining
Connor.
us today on this webinar. We're going to have a great conversation. Drop in the chat where you guys are from. We just love to hear about where people are joining us from. Um, I'm in Michigan. Joanna, where are you? You're in North Carolina?
Yeah, I'm in Cary, pretty much 10 minutes from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Well, let's get started, everybody. My name is Nick Baldwin, co-founder of Lab Coat Agents. And today we're going to talk about being confident on camera, but not just that. Like we have Joanna here. Joanna, what you have your own brokerage, right?
I do.
Okay, and what's your brokerage called?
It's Ioannan in Realty, but it's also known as the Prosperous Agency.
The Prosperous
Local.
Agency. Okay, great. And you're in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And Joanna is not from the United States originally. You're from where again?
I'm from Transylvania, Romania.
Transylvania.
Yes, sir.
For real?
For real.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
it is
Okay.
cool.
So it's a real place. No, I'm kidding. So you're
It
from
is.
Transylvania, not
Yes,
Pennsylvania, Transylvania.
very different. Yes.
Yeah, so you can tell, is not from the United States. She's from Transylvania, and there's so many jokes that she's probably heard all of them, so I'm gonna refrain. Um, but we're gonna talk about how you stand out in the competitive real estate market by building a confident online presence that helps you attract clients effortlessly. And Joanna is big on video. And so the reason why I bring up the fact that she's not from here is because so many of us are afraid to turn on the camera and start talking for some strange reason. We're just completely afraid of the camera and we might say something silly. Maybe we do something goofy and it's out on the internet for everyone to see. But, Joanna, her first language was not English. And so she has no fear, or maybe she did at some point, and she's overcome that fear. And she puts herself out there on the internet. If you go to her Facebook page, you'll see a lot of her videos. She definitely puts out at least a video a day or several videos a week. And she's going to talk to us about how she overcame her fear of the camera and how she crafts messages and grew her business, doubled her business over the last year or two, going from selling 20 homes to 40 homes, and she has video to thank for that. So thank you for being here. We appreciate you being on the call. And it's a topic that a lot of people are curious about. So tell us about your journey to the United States. What brought you here?
I won the green card lottery, actually.
Oh,
So
that's pretty cool.
yeah, I was fresh out of college, and my husband actually was helping his doctor uncle to apply, and he also used my information and he applied for me. So when we came home from our honeymoon, we found a bunch of papers on the table. We had absolutely no clue because it wasn't necessarily intentional. We had just built our house. I was a fairly known actress back home.
Oh,
He's an
that's
entertainer.
very interesting. I had no
Yeah,
idea.
yeah. So I've been acting, and I have a BFA in theater and film. So I've worked with a lot of producers and directors, national, international. So I had absolutely no intention to come to the United States. But when we won the green card lottery, we, as usual, and that is, I feel, part of who I am as a human being, we're very spontaneous. We don't overthink anything. And it's just kind of like, oh, I want to buy the house, let's buy it. I want to go to Antarctica, let's do it. Can the kids do it? Yeah, come on, let's get the backpack and go. So that's how it really went. And we told our parents, we just won the green card lottery. I mean, it just makes sense for us to go for a year and try it out. Why not? We'll just leave the house and we'll see you. We'll see you soon. So we packed up, and in 2005, so I wanted in 2004, we had just came home from our honeymoon. In 2005, we already landed in LA, out of all places. He got a job offer in LA as a transportation broker. Like a Romanian guy, a friend of his dad, said, if you want to come, just come. I'm offering you a job. I know you'll do a great job. And that's what happened. So we landed in LA, and I started working as an actress within about 3 months. I
You
was
started
in
working where? I'm sorry, say that again.
as an actress,
Oh, an
as an
actress.
actress.
Okay.
Yeah, as an actress in LA, I had all these dreams because, you know, in Europe, when you have a BFA in theater and film, it means something. It really, it
Yeah, it
really does.
doesn't mean anything here.
It's not easy to get. I had like 10 slots in the whole country to get in my university. And when I went to LA and everybody was asking me what bar was I a waitress at, I was
Yeah,
like, why would
right.
I be a waitress at? So it took me a while to get used to the American culture and understand what people are trying to say. But I had a lot of fun. I was Madonna's stand-in. I had a
Oh,
Russian manager, Viktor Kruglov. I worked in a bunch of shorts, movies, theater with Pacino, with Robert De Niro, with Molina. So I had so many experiences, and they're the type of experiences that an immigrant has in this country, and no book can ever teach you. Nothing. It's that real raw experience that you have when you come and you just land, you know, almost like on a different planet, and you have to relearn to live. You know, what's this bread about? Why is everybody looking at like how many calories does this whatever box? I'm like, why are people looking at all this? It just made absolutely no sense to me. So yeah, we adjusted to the American life, and we're still here 20 years later, and it's
wow, I
fun.
love it. So I went to school for theater and television as well. And so I moved out to LA after high school. So we probably crossed paths without knowing it at some point. But it is funny, like, you know, you are definitely a professional auditioner and we're working in a restaurant. You know what I mean? That was the joke. Oh, you're a professional auditioner. But yeah, so for me and and similar to you, getting in front of the camera for real estate probably wasn't very difficult. But when you got here, did you speak English fluently or did you have to learn it a little bit more?
Let me just tell you that when I started real estate in 2011, December 2012, I didn't understand most of the contract. And so my English was okay, but my accent was stronger. It was definitely a challenge, right? It didn't just come easily. And even at this point, I read a lot, I educate myself a lot, but I don't think in English, right? I just don't. And on top of that, we're trilingual in the house because my husband is Hungarian. So our kids and the whole way we communicate is definitely not English. Um, so it's, yeah, it was difficult. It didn't come easy for sure.
So talk to me about what made you get into real estate, and then let's just jump into how you decided to embrace video of all things to market yourself.
Nothing specific made me get into real estate. I think it was just faith and actually tragedy that led to me starting real estate. We had a daughter. We lost two kids back to back. I almost lost my life, and that's when we decided to. I told my husband, you know, let's just take a road trip. Let's just go somewhere from LA for 1 year because I don't want to be depressed. I had just lost my second baby at 5 months
Sorry,
pregnant.
one second. My dog is attacking my cat and I need to get him. Loki, come.
The dog is attacking the cat.
Yeah, the dog is attacking the cat, and I didn't want to interrupt you, but like I hear like this craziness going on outside my office, and I needed it to stop. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
That's okay. So the fact that I lost two kids back to back prompted us to move from LA to
Yeah.
North Carolina just for a while so that I won't be depressed. And we got here.
Can I
We
ask what happened?
I don't know. I just lost both of them at three
Okay, we'll
months.
talk about that another time.
Yeah, so we already had a daughter. The point was that we didn't come here to stay. We came just to take a road trip. My husband was working remote, and we got here. We ended up buying a house. My real estate agent was a cool Jewish guy who gave me Gary Keller's The Millionaire Real Estate
He
Agent book.
gave it to you?
gave it to me at the closing, and he said, you know, Joanna, I have to
Oh,
be
he
very
was
honest.
recruiting you just like a good Keller Williams agent.
He said you would be very good at this. I think that you put more effort into working for this transaction than I did. So here's this book in case you ever want to do real estate. And 3 months later, I was with Keller Williams here in Cary, North Carolina, and I closed 20 deals in my first year, just telling everyone at Trader Joe's and Whole Foods and in the park that I'm a real estate agent and I can help them. That's how it
So you
started.
were telling people. That's
I
interesting. What a concept.
Yeah, I think the biggest strength that I have is being very proactive and having a
Yeah.
vision of what I want to do. So
I
I
think
stick with my vision and I go for it. And I'm consistent and I do it day in and day out until I reach. I'm a sheep, the sheep that the goat, sorry, the goat that goes up on the mountain. I don't stop until I climb that vision that I want to have.
I think a lot of agents take for granted the
Mm-hmm.
power of just having conversations and telling people what you do for a living and not being embarrassed to say, listen, I'm here to help you. I think that that's one of the easiest ways. So tell me about video and how you started to embrace that and why.
It comes natural to me, even though I was having difficulties with English. I understood before a lot of the agents at the Keller Williams understood that it's not about me, it's about who I'm serving, what type of value do I bring to the table, and what is it that I'm offering. So I had to understand very fast how am I differentiating myself and who my niche is. And once I decided, and I wasn't all over the place, that I want to attract the international relocation, the buyer, I actually really enjoy working with buyers. I just went full in and I just started creating videos, that were not about me. I mean, sometimes I look like shit and I still look back and go, I mean, I'm a woman, right? And I go, fuck, like, I'm so sorry. I'm like,
Oh, that's okay. We're grown-ups here.
okay, so like I was so tired. I was drained. Why in the world did I put the camera in front of my phone? I'm like, I just did it because it wasn't about me. My client from California or from Germany said, I want to know more about that neighborhood. So I just went there, I recorded a video, I put it on YouTube, and I called it a day and moved on. So I think I'm very similar to Gary Vee from the entrepreneurial perspective and the lack of ego. I don't care what people think because I know who I am and I know that I'm authentic and I'm knowledgeable. And when I bring that knowledge to the table, I know how to negotiate. I'm an advocate for my client. Who cares that I'm on the video? I mean, I'm going to be on the video. Like, seriously, the changes that are coming right now to the real estate business, I'm like, yeah, score. Get out, all of you that are not capable to help clients and to understand that it's not about you, it's about them. And let the people that are passionate about this do their job accordingly. So I'm not saying that video is everything. What I'm saying is that you have to embrace the fact that this is the content creator era. And if you don't embrace the reality of the game, it means that you are selfish. It means that you put emphasis of you on you and the money and the commission versus how can I serve? How can I solve your issue right now? If that means that I have to record a video about the reserve and send it to you, I'm going to do it because you're asking me to do it, right? And so it's that simple to me. It's that simple.
I think that it's one of the things that is keeping agents back from doing video is not knowing what to make the videos about, not knowing what to say in the
Yeah,
videos.
exactly.
I've been doing video since before, content creation was a thing in the sense that like I would always
Yeah,
use video email to reach out to prospects, like I would use Bomb to record
yeah.
videos and send videos to prospects that are coming in because like once someone sees your face and they
Mm-hmm.
see your personality and how you talk, you've bumped up a bunch of notches, in their brain in terms of like who they're going to call. Who are they going to call? Some random person behind some text on your phone, or are you going to call someone who sends you a video and you're seeing their personality and looking at their eyes and you're beginning to trust them? So what are some tips that, you grew your business double in the past year
I
because you
grew my
started using video?
I grew my business, but the intention, of course, it is to get more business. But you nailed it. I think agents look at everyone else out there in trying to create content rather than knowing who they are. So once they know who they are and who they're trying to, or they want to help, this content could come easily and organically, right? So it's not brainstorming. You can have any app help you read, but the point is, who is my client? Is that client a buyer? Is that client a seller? What do I bring to the table? How am I different than the other person out there? Can I get my buyers, I don't know, off market homes? Can I get my seller a unique offer in the way I market their home? And another thing that I feel a lot of agents don't think about is how in differentiating themselves is, and maybe if they want to double their business, whatever, is goodness, like they are marketing homes day in and day out. If they cannot market themselves, hiring some sort of generic company to just plop a video out there, to me it's just not viable, or it's not going to be viable for much longer. So to answer your question, I think that agents generally feel awkward on camera. They don't know what to say because they don't spend enough time uh, intros with introspection, with looking within and knowing exactly why is it that they're doing what they're doing, how can they help their clients, what is it that's different between them, and they chase checks. So
Yeah,
that's,
100%. And there's so many simple ways to um think of content ideas, right? Like
yeah,
a couple
yeah.
ways instantly. Like what's trending in the news right now when it comes to real estate?
Mhm.
What are major concerns that buyers and sellers have when they're buying and selling a home?
Locally, right? Locally,
Yeah.
locally.
Well, locally or not. I mean, I think
General,
like it could
yeah.
it could be very general. I mean, I would say, sign up
Mhm.
for a premium account for Chat GPT for $20 a month,
Mhm.
because when you do that, it's able to scour the internet and you can ask it, hey, what are the major concerns that buyers have in the
Mhm.
Metro Detroit area when they're looking to buy a home? And give
Or
me 10 of them. And it'll give me 10 of their concerns and I'll make 10 videos.
yeah, or
You know what I mean?
ask the public, Reddit. And these are
Yeah.
all almost like free. And
Ask
going,
Facebook.
ask Facebook. Yeah, one day I created a video from a Facebook. I have a platform of about 2,600 women, ladies of Cary, and I just literally ask questions. What don't you like about Cary? And it was a whole spiel of I hate the traffic, da 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 da. I can't find good shopping. And I took those things, the answers, and I said, this is why people don't like going to Cary. They're coming to Cary. Traffic has, the schools are not the same. It was so easy. So just ask around, ask your friends, ask the people that you want to serve. But again, the questions need to come from a perspective of first knowing who I want to serve. And once I know, it's not everybody and their children, right? It's home buyers or home sellers that want to move here, what neighborhoods, what price point. That's why I said more local, because then you really stand out and you are really the mayor of town, like Gary V says, right? Like you're really the person. Like I don't need to convert, Nick. There's no such thing as converting leads in my business. Okay, so
Mhm.
I don't cold call. I don't convert people. True, one may say, well, you're not closing 100 deals a year. Listen, it's all depending on my values and my priorities in my life. If I want to
Yep.
close 40 deals, if I want to close 20 deals, I travel 2-3 months every year to Romania. I'm there with my kids. I am healthy. I walk the dog. I do whatever I please because I've built it not based on what everybody else does, but based on what I need and my husband needs and my children need. So I think it's that understanding that really prompts the agent to say, let's create some video. I want to close this many deals per year. How am I going to do this? Who am I going to serve? and then just do it. Stay consistent, do
Hmm.
it, and get over yourself and train that muscle of camera. It's a muscle, right? It's easy for me and
Yeah.
you. It's easy for me
You
and
gotta,
you.
you gotta put in the reps.
Yeah, it's like you going to the gym. I absolutely love it. Like, I look at you, I'm like, that's amazing. Like, how much does that weigh? Look, I only have like 5 pounds and 10 pounds. I'm doing
How
so
much does that weigh? How much does
like,
that weigh over there? That weight? How much does that weigh? Um, no,
like
but it's true. Like, and by the way, here's another example. Here's another idea. Go on Instagram, search real estate, and see what videos are trending, right? And just copy it. Just
Mhm,
copy it. Just do your own version of it. I do that all the time. If I see
mhm.
a video that that's around it's a topic that I want to make content around and it's had like 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 million views, I just do my own version of it.
Okay,
And
Nick, let me say something. Again, me and you are a special breed because to us, this comes easy. Now, the thing is this, we graduated from a certain university, right? And we are passionate about this. And it comes like, I mean, who posts pictures of their body day in and day out? And like people are like, oh my God, this is amazing. Who has that that character trait to just be completely vulnerable? Not a
in
lot of
case
people.
you guys don't know, I post a lot of workout photos.
In case you don't know,
So
just watch him and how he has evolved. It's absolutely amazing. It's unbelievable. But a lot of coaches and a lot of gurus tell them just do it. It is not quite as easy. You know, there again, this is a skill set. People need to learn how to do it. And for the person that's more of an introvert, for the person that's more of a, oh my gosh, shy, even though they're knowledgeable, they need to learn. So there are actionable steps to learn how to be natural on camera. It's not just go and post a
it's
trend.
very hard.
It's hard.
It's
I
hard
don't
and it
think the
no, but I
trend
mean
is
like it's hard to become natural, so you got to work at it.
you got to work on it, and that's why I said about your workout. Like it takes consistency, it
Exactly.
takes something to build that body, it takes something to build that muscle. So you need help. You know, we're not selling, I'm not selling coaching here. You can go and coach with whoever you want for free. It doesn't matter. The point is bring someone in that is better at this than you and say, I need help. Don't be afraid to say I need help. That is if you want to stay in this business, because the secret agent formula in real estate, it doesn't really
It
work.
doesn't work.
It doesn't work
You
anymore.
know, don't try it.
Don't try the secret agent. You will be bye bye gone. And if you're in a team and you know you're like, okay, well, you're receiving leads, that's a completely different thing. But maybe one day you wake up and you go, you know what? F this. I want to be on my own. Like people, if they Google you and they can't even find 2 videos saying, hi guys, this is 123 ABC Lane. And hey, my name is Yonanin. I am with the Prosperous Agency. I am helping you with blah, blah, blah. If they don't see that online, when they go and they check reviews for Cheerios, like,
Yeah.
how are you going to keep alive in this business? That's my
Yeah,
question.
it doesn't make any sense. You know, making video and creating content in real estate now is not an option anymore.
Exactly.
Um, it's a requirement,
Yes.
and you don't have to be amazing at it. You just have to do it
Yes.
because people want to see who you are. They want to see what you're talking about. They want to get to know your personality. And once they see you on video and they like you, they're going to call you, right? That's
Yes.
what I'm saying. Like, if you're just sending emails with
Mhm.
no video attached, or if you're just not uploading video, you're just uploading pictures, it's only going to get you so far. You know, it's like bump yourself to the front of the line and make a
Yes.
video and get
Yes.
someone to love you from that video and get them to reach out.
Exactly. You were saying that you were using Bomb Bomb. Now, I want to tell you guys, I still use Lion Desk. And the reason I still use it, and I used it many years, I mean,
Yeah.
you can go for the next shiny thing and Chime and Wailopo. I mean, they're amazing companies, but you do not have to go for all of that mambo jumbo. You can just be simple and consistent. Lion Desk, Okay, here it is. This is what I have here. I have this, and I have a little fluffy thing that I just plug in.
Yeah,
And
that's cool.
yeah, Lion Desk has this feature where you send mass text messages in video, and it's not a link, okay? And I'm not promoting Lion Desk. That's
No,
what
no,
I'm.
no. It's fine.
There's
Line
no
Des is right.
affiliate link. Yeah, and it's like old as a dinosaur, and I don't sell Lion Desk or anything like that. But that's what I'm using, and the reason why I still use it is because I would go to the beach and go, "Hey guys, I'm here at the beach. Here's my kids. We're playing volleyball. Or how are you doing today?" Bam.
Yeah.
And it was a video that showed up, and you can't beat that. You can't beat that. There's no link, there's no voice text messages, there's nothing that is like impersonal. It's your face at the beach. The response rate was almost 100% from like 1,000 people. Oh my
Yeah.
god, you guys are having so much fun. People want to also see fun. They want to see how you live, who your family is, how many kids do you have, where do they go to school, do you shop at Costco, what do you buy? Like, by the way, I saw your post about I cracked up. You going with like a smaller thing. I do that all the time. I get like the little thing and I'm like, I only need some butter and some milk, and then I end up like
Yeah.
carrying
You
10.
always end up buying more.
Yeah, and that's the things that I post. I'm like, dude, like it's relatable stuff. So you
Yeah.
don't need
You
to
got to be relatable.
exactly. That's
You
the
got to be
trick.
relatable.
And there's no
Well,
conversion
let's
needed.
see. Someone says here, what do you do when you send and get no response or posting it no response? Well, then you keep doing it. Do it again.
Yeah,
Not
and
every
it's
video is going to be a winner. There are videos that I post that I think are going to crush it and nothing happens. And then I post one that I think is just really lame and it gets thousands of views. So there's no rhyme or reason. You just have to keep doing it.
okay. But another thing is this, I don't post, and I might be unique in that perspective. I don't post to have millions of followers because there's definitely, I mean, of course, if you look at buying leads, 1,000 leads converts into blah, 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 2%, and you have to make these many calls. This doesn't always play like that. And I am a live example. I have about, I don't know, 2,500 subscribers, which are all organic on my YouTube. I have about 1,000 something on my Instagram. I have about 1,500 something. So I have low numbers. I am not Ryan
No,
Serhant
that's
or
okay. You have a different, I mean, yeah. Here's the thing. I like that you brought that up because, like, you don't need a million followers to
no,
have a big
no.
business.
Exactly. Like if you have those people that are organic and you don't pay
Yeah.
necessarily to boost your thing, and people call you, like, I get at least 5 people that call me every month organically from my YouTube channel. So 5 people, if you transfer that in commissions, if you really want me to, it's at least 25 to 30,000 per commission in my price point. So you calculate how much that is. 5 people that I don't need to convert, that just say, and I don't go for the I need to have so many followers and I need to have so many likes. So like Nick said, if you don't have the followers and the likes, that's okay. Did you post something
Yeah.
valuable? Heck yeah, go again, do it again, post something even cooler. I don't know. Continue providing value, and do not skip a day, because you want to raise that awareness of who you are in that online platform. Work on your Google reviews, right? Google is king. Google,
Hmm.
YouTube, Meta, like they're all there. And pick one social media platform that you really want to be on. Like if your clients are on Instagram some more, go on Instagram. If they're on YouTube like mine, go on YouTube. But don't be all over the place and try to, impress the whole world. It's not going to work, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
100%. Well, this has been awesome. I think a lot of people, I mean, the people on the webinar are definitely engaging and they're getting a lot of great value from you. Where can they find you? They want to follow you on Facebook.
Yeah,
And if they just type in your name, there's only so many Joanna Nins.
it's just one. It's just me,
Yeah,
and
I
I
don't know any other ones.
yeah, yeah, Joanna at joannanin.com is an email that you can use right away. I do coach as well. So I do coach agents regardless of your ethnicity. I love coaching agents, especially of course from other states. If you have issues with accents, with feeling that you're not beautiful enough, pretty enough, that you don't bring value, whatever, I would like
I
to
don't think
say,
I'm pretty enough. Can you help me with that? I'm not pretty
I think
enough.
you're very pretty. I think you're very
Oh,
pretty.
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're
I'm
authentic,
moisturized.
you're pretty, authentic,
That's why I
you're
have a beard to cover up half my non-pretty face. But you're too nice to me. No, so yeah, follow Joanna Nin. Go
Yep.
email her, joanna@joannanin.com.
Yep.
We're not trying to sell coaching, but if you do want to like chat with her and see maybe she can, guide you through some things, definitely give her a call or send her an email. She just put her cell phone in the chat
My
there.
phone there
Um,
is there. I can help you guys
yeah.
out. Whatever you need, just text me, schedule an appointment, go on Yoananin. I think the best thing would be to go on yoananincoaching.com. yoananincoaching.com. You can just go to my calendar directly. You can schedule an appointment, and I can at least give you a little bit of insight of what you need to do.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
This is
Lots of
not,
good information that you
yep,
gave, so we appreciate you. And by the way, when you go look at her Facebook page, it's a very simple video,
yeah.
It's a very simple video. She just put her name here at the
Yeah,
top.
it's all
I'll
there.
post it again.
Yeah.
Who asked that? You don't see her
I don't know.
number. Oh, oh, you know what happened? You didn't
Oh,
post to everybody.
oh,
Here,
not to
I'm gonna do
everyone.
it real
Okay,
quick
give
right
me
here.
a second.
Name.
Joanna.
Hold on, I
Okay.
got it. I got it. I'm gonna do it all. You were posting it to just the panelists. Here's your uh here's your email. Here's your um cell phone number, and here is your website.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, um, I can definitely talk to you guys about anything. They just ask anything if it's camera related, video related. And to Nick's point, very simple video. I go for consistency, for value, for here's a neighborhood, here's a house, here's some luxury. You will see. I'm Gary V in and Nick in a female version, and the amazing lab code people. Like I think that what these people do there is just unbelievable.
Well,
What you guys,
thanks. We appreciate that. And I'm probably mispronouncing it. Arion in the chat says this was encouraging. Great. So
thank you.
start doing it.
Yep.
Because if you think about it too much, you're not going to do it. And so it's just, and I was going to say, yeah, if you go to her Facebook page and look at her videos, they're all very simple. They're not fancy. They're not overly produced. They're just, like this with the phone and talking. If you have trouble figuring out what to say and you need a little guidance, there's a couple apps that have teleprompters, so you can
Yep.
type out your script, and as you're recording it, the teleprompter scrolls and it looks like you're looking right at the phone, so they couldn't tell the difference. So if you go to the app store and type in teleprompter, you'll see a bunch of them. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. And that'll help you stay on script. And then after a while, you won't need that. You'll just talk and it'll just come out. Um,
And don't
so
think that you're
thanks.
not pretty enough or you're not good enough or anything like that, because there's a client for everyone out there. And you just first need to get your mindset straight to where you know your worth and you know your value. And that's the most important.
100%. Well, everyone have a great day. Joanna, thanks for being here. Everyone loved you.
Thank you
Have an
guys.
amazing day. If you
Thank you.
guys want to watch the replay of this, go to the Lab Code Agents channel on YouTube, and it should be up there because we stream it live. So give it a few minutes and it should be up there. Bye, everyone.
Ciao. Bye, Nick. Have a beautiful day.